Hello users, welcome to Apallax. This is r/twosentencerhorror. Enjoy. I caught my son chewing on electrical cords. Good grief, what does it take to starve a kid these days? My neighbor smiled and forgave me when I got drunk and broke in his house, and laughed and hugged me when I apologized for running over and killing his dog. At court, when the prosecutors described how I raped and killed his wife, I saw my neighbor almost die from laughter. My elderly mother lay weeping on the floor and begging for me to help her up, but I just sat on the couch laughing. It had taken hours to get the floors varnished, but seeing my mother do the splits had made it all worth it. My old room was warm and hazy, like a daydream, and my daughter sat on the foot of my bed staring at me with a sheepish smile. But then everything faded away, and I was in a cold, unfamiliar hospital with a nurse who was giving me medications. And what was is really begins to fade together in my dementia-riddled mind as I know that everything I perceive in this world will become lost and unfamiliar. The model admired the work of the sculptor and wondered how he made him look so real. If only she knew the answer, she wouldn't have applied for the job. If shadows are created by light, why do I see them in the dark? I need to get rid of this corpse, I thought to myself, but as it chased me through an open ground, I had nowhere to hide and no one to help. My mom was acting very strangely lately and became very secretive about her artwork. Today I snuck a peek and saw a stack of missing persons posters with my face on it. Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? The little brownie asked as she knocked on the door. No, said the man that answered as she nudged her inside, but I'd sure like to eat some. It scared her so much she jumped out of her skin. A few feet away, her blood, bones, and organs made a mess as the rest of her came crashing down. I begged the man to stop as I was still a virgin, but he threw me on the bed and ripped off my clothes. I lay there unmoving as he forced himself on me and watched the horror on his face as the creature living inside me took a bite of the meal that I had provided. When I woke up on an operating table, I was pretty freaked out. I think the coroner was even more scared though. They say it'd be over quick and painlessly because of adrenaline. Hours passed as I waited to succumb to the fall. I looked outside my window at night to see a silhouette of my dad dressed in a fishing hat and a long coat smoking a cigar, so I tapped on the window to get his attention. That's when I heard my dad yell from the other side of the house at the side door and the gun go off. My mother told me I shouldn't hold the messenger too close to my vertebrae as to not dislocate them. I wish she would have told me sooner. I have always thought it exhilarating to dive from the tallest tower of the city. I'm just not sure if Michael felt the same way after I pushed him. I thrashed and kicked, but the nurses had a firm grip. I could only stand there as watched as the warden began his horrible experiments on my best friend. The worst part about sleep paralysis isn't seeing shadowing figures in my vision. It's having to lie there, motionless, as I watch them take my baby brother away. Afraid to have the same nightmare again, I lay in my bed wide awake. Now I wish I had gone back to sleep. Any nightmare is better than what I saw come out from under my bed. I take such pride in my rock climbing skills that I don't climb with a partner, but as I lay here, broken and mangled on the canyon floor, I really wish I had. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to watch more of this. This is Apallax. Stay tuned.